Hi guys, this is T-Mash from 2A Syndicate, and this is the Springfield Echelon's 1,000 round review. First off guys, what I say on my channel is my opinion and my opinion only. Please make sure you come up with your own conclusion and your own opinion about anything that I may say. Because what feels good to me may not feel good to you. And what I like, you may not like at all. So please, always come up with your own conclusions and always do your own fact checking and see what works great for you. Hi guys, great to be back on the channel talking about the Springfield Echelon. I went on a little bit of a quest. With it, I did a USPSA event, obviously taking it to the range and shooting, and I got a whole lot to talk to you guys about. I also use it as my everyday EDC. So before we get started, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe. If you already subscribed, welcome back to the channel guys. I thank you guys all for tuning in and watching the content. So first and foremost, one of the things that I want to clear up and get out of the way, I mentioned this on my last video, is that I did get 10 round magazines with my Springfield Echelon. With the 10 round magazines, I just want to show you, I know I'm from Illinois and I know that it's a 15 round magazine ban, but when I first bought the Springfield Echelon, I bought it the first week it came out. So it came with two 10 round magazines and one 17 round magazine. So just to show you what that looks like, it is your count from 1 to 10, and then they put this big block here on the bottom to compensate for the magazine and that it fits in. And then I will show you that. First off, here's my Echelon. I'm going to lock the slide back. Make sure that it is clear and that you can see me. There's nothing in there. I'm going to bring it forward. It's safe, pointed in a safe direction. Squeeze the trigger and we're good to go. So first and foremost, the 10 round magazine is this one. I got two of those guys. It goes right in and it locks in. Two 10 round magazines that came with, and it came with a 17 round as well, just one of them, and they call that their low round count on their website. If you go on their website, I think it's a little bit in conjunction with Los Angeles as well, because I should say California, because California has 10 round count. So that's what they released. They are going to be releasing a 15 round magazine count as well. But when I bought mine with two 10 rounds. So we get that out of the way. So I got a chance to shoot my Echelon on the range quite a bit. Put a lot of rounds through it. And I must say I really enjoyed shooting it. And some people ask me, like, why didn't I get a Glock or anything like that? But here's the thing. It's so innovative. And I just kind of did the math in my head. For the price of what it cost, it is a great gun and it is super affordable, let alone with the innovative technology that they put into this firearm. So with everything that it comes with, it is actually worth the price, more than worth the price. To me, the one thing that I am waiting on, I did do a pre-order on the bottom grip module. They have large, medium, and small. If you saw my last video, it was on that last video. I had put in my pre-order for the large, and that large comes with an extra, kind of like an extra grit on it. It's a little bit more ribbed, a little bit heavier. I don't know if it's a sandpaper. I've never felt it yet, but it's supposed to be a little bit more grippier than the other ones. So that's the one that they released, and that's going to be out on the 15th. Again, I put in my pre-order for that to have that and be able to run it. But let's get back to the Echelon. The Echelon has run flawlessly. I've had no problems, no hiccups, no anything. I saw one guy on his channel. He was talking about, he put his red dot on his, and the slide heats up and it kept coming loose, and he's thinking about putting red Loctite on there and all of that. I've had no problems, no issues with it. I use a blue Loctite. It has not rocked loose. It doesn't get hot, and I've ran this thing a ton. Like I said, I even took it to a USPSA event and ran that as well. And I have to say, and I've been getting a lot of questions about it, I got the 507C Holosun on here, and with it, it is allowing me to co-witness. I also have the Viridian. I also have Vortex. I also had the Steiner, and everything that I put on this thing allowed me to co-witness. However, because I do shoot outdoors when I get the chance, for the most part, I do love the Holosun on there, and the reason that I love that is because obviously you can see the panels that it's got on the side. It really reacts to the sun. It gives me a really bright picture. It is one of the best red dots that I have ever purchased. Again, that's my opinion, arguably by anyone who likes red dots, but this red dot has been the best one that I have purchased, and it runs, have no problems, had no problems out of it. So what's going to be following is a few videos of me running that. I did take third at the USPSA practice that I went to in the Chicagoland area, and it was super accurate for the double fires. Also, reloading, unloading was super simple, super easy. I do have one issue though. The one issue is that when I carry the Tier 1 MSP. And with the MSP in there, and I carry appendix, what sometimes happen is as I put this inside the my holster, and I'm gonna bring it a little bit forward, it actually covers up that ambi mag release right there. So that's the ambi mag release. When I put it in there, if I get any tension toward it, or it tends to rock forward, or I push it forward a little bit, it will pop my magazine out. So what I'm going to end up having to do is I'm going to have to shave this down a little bit in order to carry that in there, because it's got the ambi mag release, and if I get any tension and I push it forward, again, you guys saw that, it will pop that magazine right out, and then you'll go to reach and then your magazine will fall out. And that's how I figured it out. I did a couple of trainings with the Mantis, and a couple of times when I put the firearm in my holster and I kind of started going around to get things ready, I would hear this little tick, and I didn't know what it was coming from. And then every time I would go to pull, and I'd go to pull out, the magazine would just fall out. And that's how I figured out that the ambi mag release is kind of under that, and then if it pushes forward just a little bit right on there, it will pop that magazine out. So be careful of that. Make sure that you're checking all those things even if you start to carry this, because it does have the ambi mag release on there. So without further ado, we'll get started with the videos. And again, guys, thanks for watching. Again, guys, thanks for watching the content, and as always, train hard, train often.